What I'm calling the biggest, and I mean biggest Patriots game of the last 7 years. Because it has not been exciting. It has not been great, but the vibes are immaculate. And now the Patriots are taking on one of the best teams, if not the best team in the NFL, the Buffalo Bills, this Sunday on Sunday Night Football. And you can see that line right there. Nobody's giving the Patriots a shot. But they look good. Drake Maye looks elite. And could this be the start of a huge quarterback rival between Drake Maye and Josh Allen? Welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper. On today's show, we're going to take a deep dive into Patriots versus Bills. Got some injury news for you, keys to victory, and of course, my score prediction. But before we deep dive, we got to beat the Bills breakdown. Mr. Tyler Smith hosts the Buffalo Bills breakdown, and he's been talking a lot of mess, saying the dynasty is over. It's all Buffalo Bills time. We own the AFC. Well, yeah, you've won it for a little bit, but we can show him up and show that Patriots fans are still ecstatic about this team, and we're coming right back to claim our trophy. So go ahead. If you love the Patriots, if you want daily videos, hit that sub button right now. This is the first true test for the Pats this season. This is the first true test for Mike Vrabel, the first true test for Josh McDaniels, and a real test for Drake Maye. Because the first 3 weeks of the season, first 4 weeks of the season, you took on the Raiders, who don't look good. You took on the Dolphins, who don't look good. The Steelers are 3-1 somehow. They shouldn't. And then you beat up on the Carolina Panthers. And now you're going up against the Gauntlet, a team that has been in the AFC Championship for so many of the last 5 years. They can't get over the hump, but you're showing that you can compete in this league. Buffalo, they're a great team, man. 4-0 record for a reason. That point differential is plus 43. They are winning every game, plain and simple, like not even close, except for that week 1 absolute comeback against the Baltimore Ravens. Last week, they beat the Saints 31-19. It is the first Sunday Night Football meeting since 2007 where the Patriots beat up on the Bills, and I think J.P. Losman was the quarterback. Randy Moss had a touchdown, of course. And the Bills, they're 7-3 in their last 10 against New England. And this is going to be hard, specifically for the Patriots defense. You did get Christian Gonzalez back. We'll get into the injuries in a second. You might get Jaylinn Tavai back, who is eligible to come off IR this week, but there's a reason. Second in the NFL in yards per game. The passing yards is 246th. The rushing yards, James Cook is going off. Josh Allen can make plays with his legs. Their points per game are second. They are top 10 in every statistical category on offense. This is going to be a big, big test for the Patriots defense. You also have to have the good secondary, but you mainly have to contain this guy right here. They don't have many weapons. They don't have many weapons at all. Keon Coleman, Khalil Shakir, they're about the same receiving core, if not worse than the New England Patriots. But they got the MVP. Since 2024, Josh Allen is one of 3 quarterbacks to record at least 35 touchdown passes and 5 rushing touchdowns. He is incredible. He can throw the ball down the field, absolute cannon of an arm, but if you don't contain him, he can roll out easy and make you look like a fool. And also, they've been doing what the Patriots don't do, and they tush push. But there's one but, and a very big one if we're talking about right here. Shout out to Cardi B wearing the Patriots jersey in that one interview. Very, very interesting interview, to say the least. But there's one but. Our quarterback, Drake Maye, is looking a lot like Josh Allen this season. And the stats don't lie. Look at these two. The average time to throw, about the same. The average depth of target, 7.2 to 7.7. That is about the same. The completion percentage. Drake Maye has a better completion percentage than Josh Allen. The yards per attempt is exactly the same. Their conversions, their third down conversions are basically the same. Touchdown to interception, identical. Passer rating, almost identical. And 12 conversions on scramble dropbacks, tied for 4th. Drake Maye has 8. Extremely similar. And it looks like Josh Allen and Drake Maye are kind of like that Spider-Man meme where they're staring in the same direction as each other. They look like almost the same quarterback, and I kind of always called it. I've compared the two. Drake Maye is baby Josh Allen. He can grow up and become that quarterback that Allen is right now. But obviously, Allen has the MVP, and Drake Maye, this is, I think, his 17th start as a New England Patriot, maybe 16th, is playing his full season. And you got a lot of growing up to do. And one thing that Josh Allen had to grow up from was turning over the ball. And the Patriots right now have a big problem with turning over the ball. No turnovers against the Carolina Panthers, but a week ago, you had 5 of them. The turnover margin per game is negative 0.8, which is 26, and the turnover margin for the Bills is 6th in the NFL. You cannot turn the ball over. If you throw an interception or you fumble the ball against the Buffalo Bills, you don't have a chance. You will not win this game. You will not win this game at all. And you're going up against a good defense. Like, everybody wants to talk about the, take 2, hold on. Lost my train of thought there. If you're going up against a good offense, you're also going up against a good defense. You can see right here, they're 11th. They're passing yards. The defense is holding opposing teams to only 125 yards per game. The rushing yards, though, this is going to need a big game out of Travion Henderson, a big game out of Ramondre Stevenson. You are going to have to win the game on the ground, and you're going to have to win the game with Drake Maye's legs. And that kind of goes into my keys to victory, which I will get into on the back half of the video. But first, I got to ask you guys, who you got? It's the big, big game. Sunday Night Football, prime time. The world is going to be introduced to who Drake Maye is. Type your N's or the chat, or type your Buffalo. Come on. I need a Patriots win. If the Patriots go 3-2 and a win over the Buffalo Bills, this channel will blow up. And we might be talking MVP. We might be talking outlandish. Coming up, I got the injury report and the keys to victory. But first, I got to tell you about our sponsor of today's show, and that is Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every single day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Follow other Prize Picks players directly on the app. This is a new feature, ladies and gentlemen. You can copy their lineups in one click. Whether it's a friend, celebrity partner, or just someone whose picks you like, hit the follow button and check out every lineup they create in the new feed tab on Prize Picks. I made a lineup for Sunday Night Football, and I talked about the legs. I think Drake Maye's going to have a big game on the ground. Give me the more on that. Keon Coleman, good luck going up against Gonzo. Give me the less on that. And then Stephon Diggs, he's been hot as of late. Give me the more, 47.5 receiving yards. You can make a lineup just like that one when you download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. All right, let's kind of just get into the first couple of injuries that everybody's dealing with. The Bills are dealing with a lot more injuries than the New England Patriots are dealing, and they're dealing with 3 specific injuries. Ed Oliver, Matt Milano, and Spencer Brown. We do not know if they're going to be playing this weekend just yet, but I asked Tyler Smith, and he doesn't even think so. I think he thinks Ed Oliver is going to be out, and so is Matt Milano. But we have one person has been ruled out so far, and that was Cameron Johnston, who was the punter, and a very good punter. He was placed on IR for a foot injury versus the New Orleans Saints that he suffered last week. And there's a reason why I bring up a punter specifically when I'm talking about injuries, and that's because we know how good the special teams are. Marcus Jones almost had not 1, but 2 punt returns for touchdowns against the Carolina Panthers. He ended up winning Special Teams Player of the Week. So now you're bringing up a backup punter. You're bringing up someone who hasn't been playing. I don't even know who they signed. I can't remember exactly who they signed. But now you're going to have to punt to him. And you're probably going to want to punt it out of bounds. But if you do punt it to Marcus Jones, you have an option at any single point that there's a possibility he returns it. Now we get to the Patriots injuries. Jared Wilson, he did have an ankle injury. I did look at the injury report, and he was back at practice, limited in practice. One thing I did notice, Christian Gonzalez was off the injury report, but Jaylinn Hawkins and K'Lavon Chaisson were both listed as did not practice for Wednesday's day. So if they can't go, Kyle Duggar's going to go with the safety, and then we'll see probably Keon White as your edge alongside with Anthony Jennings. Now, the keys to victory, and my first one, and it's a big one. I want to see Drake Maye make plays with his legs. Get designed runs, get him running the ball in this game because you have to utilize this to beat this Buffalo team. It's more than just running backs. Against the Bills defense, QBs have scrambled 11 times for 128 yards. 11.63 average. And they've gone up against, Spencer Rattler. You have gone up against Lamar. And I can't remember who they've played the first other 2 weeks of the season. But 11 of those scrambles, 7 have resulted in first downs. And then we look at Drake Maye, how he can use his legs to make plays. He has 15 scrambles for 89 yards, 6th average. And we've seen it. We saw him outrun Matthew Judon against the Miami Dolphins. Then against the Pittsburgh Steelers, we saw him outrun TJ Watt for a touchdown. Then we saw last week him run into the end zone using his legs, and he came out and he went like that to give a tribute to Cam Newton. You have to get Drake Maye into the running game. You have to utilize that ability with him to beat Buffalo. If you can do that, you have a good chance. The next one, it's simply given. Is it any doubt about it? Contain Josh Allen? It's not even about containing Josh Allen. You can't stop him. He's the MVP of the NFL. It's just kind of get him to as least amount what he can do as possible. And teams, they haven't been getting to him. They haven't been getting pressure on him. Bills have the lowest pressure rate in the NFL at 21.4%. Even when they blitz, even when they send pressure, it's just not working, and he's just sitting back there making a sandwich, finding his targets. Get pressure to him. Christian Barmore, Milton Williams, get to the quarterback. You need to. And then also, you have to make sure, just like I said, Drake Maye needs to rush the ball. You got to make sure that Josh Allen does not rush the ball because he is one of the best in the NFL that can do it. 31 carries, 159 yards, and 3 touchdowns. You think, the play's dead, you're getting to him, he's rolling out, and he's running for a first down. When he drops back in center, catches the ball, he runs right up. If I see Josh Allen able to make a 20-yard run for a first down and then some, I'm going to crash out. And you guys are going to see it right here Sunday night. You have to have a QB spy. You have to have contain on him at every single play. I'd rather let up a 10-yard pass to Khalil Shakir or Keon Coleman than have him run for the ball, run for his lights out, because he can do that at any point, and it drives me insane. Third key to victory, limit the turnovers. You lost a game. You could be 3-1 right now if you did not turn the ball over 5 times against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I want to bring this up again. The turnover margins per game. The Patriots are 26th in the NFL, which in my opinion is horrid. It's bad. It's really bad. And the Bills are one of the best to do it. They can make you turn the ball over, but the Patriots have to take care of the ball, and it starts not with Drake Maye, but this guy right here. Don't fumble. Don't fumble. Don't fumble. Don't fumble. Don't fumble. For the love of God, hold on to the ball. 2 hands. 2 hands. You're going in. 2 hands on the ball. I saw Braylon Allen go into the end zone yesterday and immediately fumble. It drove me crazy. Drove me crazy because I just got PTSD from the Steelers game. And the last key to victory, don't feel the pressure. This is the last Patriots-Bills game that is going to be played at the old Highmark Stadium because they're going into that new stadium, so it's going to be loud. It's going to be crazy. It's a divisional game. They're going to be wearing their white rivalry jerseys. The whiteout, it's going to be a whiteout. We know how much the Bills hate the Patriots because the Pats have owned them for the longest time ever. 20 years. When did Brady ever lose to the Bills? Not much. This is the biggest regular season game since 2018. Don't feel the pressure. Play free. Please, for the love of God, play free. Nobody thinks you're going to win. It is -8.5. Play free out there. Predict the score of Bills Patriots in week 5. That's a typo on me. It is week 5. We are 4 weeks into the regular season. Give me your score predictions down in the comments section right now. Mine, I think I've drank the Kool-Aid way too much. I think I've bought on to the Drake Maye hype. He looks incredible. I showed you the stats between him and Josh Allen and how similar they are and how good this team looks. It seems like him and Josh McDaniels are getting connected. Gonzo's back. Your defensive line is great. I think that the Patriots are going to pull off the upset. I may be crazy, but I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Go down in the comments. Give me your score prediction. And if you want to keep talking Patriots, my DMs are open. People DM me all the time talking about an A.J. Brown trade or any Patriots news that's going on. You can hit me up on Twitter. You can hit me up on Instagram @TheRealAlper. And as always, let's go Pats.